and pretty much knew that all you guys were cool already. But now that I know, like, I'll make sure to be unsubscribing from New Book. I won't be watching him anymore. But this is just by chance. And I tell you what, Bird, they didn't just threaten y'all, me. They're threatening all of us like they got something work. I tell you what, the only way you guys could get, you would have to go out of your way and leave the confines of just normal. You wouldn't be able to get a hold of me on YouTube, so I don't know how you think. I'm sure you plan on somebody leaking it to me or getting back maybe through Gene Team or something. It don't really matter. Um, so now we know for a fact, you know, if you see any bullshit going on, don't be used as a troll tool to get it back to somebody, whether it's me or anybody else. Don't look back and say, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen that? We need to, for each and every one of us sakes, Jeans, Bird, Angria, Casey, everybody that's affected by these people, we need to be united.
Physical, like don't nobody worry. Like he's not gonna get hurt or anything, but I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
he's not gonna like the outcome of it.
So, have y'all made a new friend?
You, you could say that.
All
You
right,
could
all
say
right.
that.
Well, all right. And some of that will be covered in this 3 days of hell.
Possibly. I
Yeah, you can say that, meaning they may have got an AI voice or they may have paid somebody to pretend to be somebody from that knows me or is from my fucking life. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't. I really don't even care if they paid somebody from then again. Hell, they've already, they've demonstrated all that. They've demonstrated that they'll break the law. They've demonstrated all that. So why would I subject myself and pay attention to anything you people do anymore? I don't, you know. I just now know that I don't need to watch this fucking Inspector Gadget fat ass motherfucker, because I don't know. You guys think we can't tell, but you creepy guys that want to fuck with other people and affect their lives negatively, we can tell when you sound fat.
I don't know when exactly it's gonna go down. Like it's gonna be a spontaneous thing. So it's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna happen, and
Please.
he. I don't want to give too much away. It's gonna
I got
happen, and then when he goes live about it, he's gonna be fucking pissed.
You mean if I go live? Brownie, go lay down. Good boy. Because we've been seeing how much I've got to go live recently and worry about you.
Well, I mean, that's par for the course, right? I mean, when Square goes live,
Well,
he's pissed. I mean, that's
let me
I've
tell you,
been
this is
pissed
probably
lately.
gonna top when he got held for 5150. Like it's gonna
oh,
top
It's
that.
gonna top being involuntarily held against my will wrongfully in a mental hospital, y'all. It's supposed to top that. As if you could get any more depraved.
It's gonna top that.
what the hell, man? What are y'all up
I
to, man?
I know that sounds hard to do, but it's gonna top that.
That fake laugh.
Hey, I believe you. I really do. I believe you.
Apparently,
Uh,
Johnny thinks that Cam is in his chat just to kind of break away just a sec. And he told Cam to come to Taco Bell and fight him in the next 30 minutes.
his own son?
Yeah,
Yeah, JG, but you'll still say dumb shit like, we got nothing of the same problem. If JG would work with others and unite with them, may actually be able to see something done. But I'll leave you with a Bible verse. Where two or more are gathered in my name, I will do miracles.
So he's like, and Cam said he came in there. He's like, what's going on? And Johnny's like, nothing, son, nothing. He's like, but if you want to fight, come on down to Taco Bell. I'll be down here for 30 minutes. And we can throw some hands.
Wow, Daddy of the Year.
Yeah, okay.
I think I saw Justice.
Now they're saying that, and they're laughing at the fact that he believes that's really his son when it's one of them aggravating him. And then they have nerve to call him Daddy of the Year when they've been trying to steer the kid to embarrass and try to fake humiliate, make stuff up, whatever, about his father.
In here. Justice, I'm sure the vault's running tonight on that. Rusty, if you're out there, do your thing.
Oh, Randy, it's definitely gonna be better than the funeral home. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the funeral home and the suicide hotline.
Rich, you are a piece of fucking shit. I mean, thanks for helping illustrate they did do those things. That's the bestest thing you were doing right now for me.
I know it's some people take it a little out of taste, but I mean the funeral home.
Out of taste? What do you mean out of taste? We're literally listening to this fucking felon, this piece of shit, talk about how,
Well, and the people thought it was out of taste to call a funeral home and coroner and tell them that somebody's actually dead and pretend to be the guy that we're harassing. But they just don't have that fine wine taste of the work either.
Whole thing was funny.
It
It
was
was.
funny. Come on, guys. It was funny.
I think it was very funny. The suicide hotline I felt really bad about, but
Yeah,
This-
let's call a suicide hotline and pretend to be Ian and say, hey, we're about to fucking. This is a firecracker. Pow!
oh no, like, I guarantee she totally thought that was a pew pew. Filthy did that.
then I thought about it when Filthy came on and talked about it, and I actually used my
Thanks
brain
for self snitching, Rich.
to realize that he had done the noises of gunshots after it hung up on the girl.
There, at least
Right.
we got a copy and implication from this guy that these people have already made up gunshots. That's a good thing. This illustrates all that. They're dumb as
But yeah,
fuck.
that was pretty damn good. God, Filthy. I'll tell you what, he's something else.
Oh my god, he fucking cracks me up.
Hard, man. I for some reason I'm thinking Filthy on PBR would just be epic. I mean,
Oh, it'd be great.
epic,
It'd be fucking great.
epic.
Filthy, he watches some of the stuff on Johnny.
Yeah,
But Johnny kind of bores him unless he's.
I
like,
know
really
Johnny
sure.
bores him, but
Yeah.
with Filthy, I want to see him. I want to see another person sued, kind of like this.
Rusty Truck, I'm suing your motherfucking ass.
He wants to see another person get sued. He wants conflict. All these people are so sad and had boring lives and used to do nothing but be the ones that got made fun of or made fun of others, that they still got to keep doing that same cycle of repetition.
So get ready. So bring it on, Crack Squad. Bring it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
boy. So has he sued you yet, or are you still waiting?
Oh, I'm not getting sued. Rusty is. But
Wait, Rusty really is?
that's what he says, dude. He's not suing anybody.
Oh, come
He's
on.
fucking broke.
We all know. Yeah, we all know he's not going to sue anybody.
He's a broke ass bitch, dude. So yeah. Also, back to Martin. I noticed when he talks to you guys, like he always, when he's talking about anybody, he always like mispronounces it on purpose and pretends like he doesn't know any better, like he doesn't
Right.
pay attention. So he's always says like the woke verse or whatever it is. You know, like he always says that shit. And he knew damn well it was worky verse. As soon as he decided to say the
Rebel?
worky verse to Naughty in Heismick's chat, and that's where all this shit started flowing down.
Well, awesome. I agree. Anybody that says fuck the working person or going after Crack Squad and these people that participate in ugly shit, even if I've criticized or not thought you've done something right before, it matters not. Same thing, vice versa. We need to fucking unite and come together, y'all. These people are not going away.
Downhill for old Mark.
Well,
I just mentioned that the other day. I was like, I mentioned it to family and my counselor and stuff that, I was like, I have not been reactive really at all lately. I was like, I've actually been doing the opposite. I've been trying to like lay back and not be so serious and have some fun because I'm always trying to get shit accomplished and done, and I don't feel like I'm doing good enough. And I said, and I gotta say, I have not been actively watching any of the people that have been a part of fucking me. None of them at all. I was like, and they ain't stopped. I was like, all signs of other than watching their channels and checking out their so-called horrible content, they hadn't went nowhere. They're still doing it.
we can kind of see through some people.
Which
that-
just goes to show the whole ignore thing, that everybody tried to turn around and was the end all be all. Anonymous, several other people.
Yeah,
I mean, I think pretty much they admitted that they knew that they was just playing around and that they weren't gonna stop when they said shit like, "He's gonna milk your titties."
the attention. And
Well, that's what
I can
clearly-
see, right.
Yeah, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the lawsuit, and I just want it documented. That way, he looked that much more stupid. He keeps playing a charade, and maybe I will entice him to save up all his money. But I mean, when you're selling catalytic converters to buy dog shampoo and your weed for the week, it's probably a long shot from getting your fucking retainer fees paid at $7,500. Not to mention you're gonna need a divorce lawyer before you need to start suing people.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he getting a divorce? Like, shouldn't be worried about that instead of
What an ugly thing to say about somebody to get involved in their marriage thing when you're actively slandering them and you know that they want to sue you. And they're playing this game with like,
Well, people gotta have the money and be rich enough to sue us.
I'm pretty sure somewhere out there, not well known, is a place that helps out with lawsuits like this or has lawyers for people in this type of situation. Pro bono type that will work, get paid at the end. I know a lot of people think it's unheard of when it comes to civil suits. Just do a little Googling. Really reach out there and look far and wide. That's all I'm going to say at this time. Let's get back to the video.
suing online.
He just doesn't know it yet. See, he started on this religion stuff as a means to win his wife back.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, his wife is the stronger Christian of the two, and he figured by going this route that he would impress her and win her back. And the only problem is, and I posted a video about it earlier. The only problem is when it doesn't happen, this guy has such a skewed and warped a view of religion that he's going to absolutely blame God for this and not himself. Because he put in the work and God forsaken him for, his wife leaving.
Right.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. But yeah, I'll play more of this. It gets kind of interesting. Then it hits the wall.
He is a character, though. I mean, he's a weird character.
Oh, dude. I mean, for sure. For sure.
If anybody in chat can get him to say Workyverse strong, I will cash out them $20.
Oh, there you go, chat. There you go.
Weirdo. And then you got Babel.
Any Workyverse strong, I said, while acting, I hope they know comes with an automatic attached enchantment of curses for all the Workyverse from their family for 10 years if they try to use it in the chat or in a video of theirs. I command it and intend it, motherfuckers. In other words, you use it, you're just fucking, you're sorry.
Okay, little pervert.
And it's not gonna make me go, oh no.
And then you got Cortex, aka little state from up north, darker. Okay, I sit in the dark all day. I'm an alcoholic. Okay,
Lord.
The person that I would ever forgive and talk to on a regular basis, if he was smart enough to be get away from that crowd, would be Mr. Reactions. But he's not going to. He's supposed to be a politician. He should be smarter than that. But he wants to surround himself around retards, then he's going to have a retarded politician in life. You know what I mean? Trump did that. Trump surrounded himself around idiots, and what happened? A lot of those idiots try to take him down. So if Reaction was smart, he'd get away from people like that. But, for some reason, Ryan Upchurch is the glue that holds that retarded group together. And Ryan Upchurch is being sued by everybody and their mothers. So, I mean, if you're proud of that, then good job. Wade Deaver and Cortex and Ice Mick and all these guys are the reason Ryan Upchurch gets sued. And that's not just me saying that. That's not just Babel saying that. That's every single true crime channel on the internet that's talking about this case is blaming Ryan Upchurch's fans for Ryan getting sued. It's pathetic. So people that like Ice Mick that exist on the internet, this is it. This is their reward. This is their cap. He's never gonna get any bigger than maybe 2,000 subscribers. And that's because nobody.
Why is he so obsessed with subs?
That's his thing. He's done very well.
Why are y'all so obsessed with members to your cult?
Sub count wise, since he came on the platform. Sure. He came in November, and he pretty much rocketed 2K, and
right.
He was making mainly political content. And, he had a niche there, and then he became obsessed with Dick Nose over there. And I mean, just fired off hundreds of Dick Nose videos.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Like I said, literally
enjoy the video for now.
Man. I mean, you thought Isaac made a lot of videos about PBR? That's the 10 old. I mean, he even made up a story about going to his house and peeping in his windows and shit. Admitted to trespassing, being a moron. Did you see him on this live the other night where he was going 110 and he was showing the damn speedometer?
No.
While he's going down the road on Route 80 at 110 miles an hour.
Good Lord.
Stupidity. And then he showed.
I think he got a death wish.
Yeah, full route to his house. I mean, just.
He did what?
He showed the full route to his house and where it is, where his trailer's at and all that shit.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, dude. It's very odd.
He in a way he reminds me of Square. I think he wants somebody to show up so he can legally do something. Yeah, I can see it.
He is the new Square. That's what Russ was saying today. He's totally the new Square.
Yeah, I can see it though. He's got potential to be a huge locale.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's well, he has good and bad days. Really think the guy's bipolar.
Oh yeah.
He not enough. Which volume are you talking about? Are you talking about on the video or me or just everything in general? If it's me,
I think you might mean the
the
video.
video.
You sound
Okay.
fine.
All right. Well, the video, I can do that, I think. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's crazy the things that he does. He made up this story about dating, or not dating, but apparently when he went into his dispensary, one of the girls noticed he wasn't wearing his wedding band and all of a sudden wanted to jump on it, And
Dude, what?
yeah, dude, yeah. So at the time he was saying this girl's name was Alyssa. And it has since changed to Sarah. Well, there was always two of them, but he actually met up with one of them, and they sat on the concrete and frolicked, and as he quote unquote let her make her peace to him. And then he decided he didn't want to go that route. He was still in love with his wife, but yeah, she worked at the dispensary. Well, he ends up going to his dispensary a couple days later on camera. It's a G Leaf dispensary in Warren, Ohio. He's sitting there, and somebody that I know ends up calling him, letting him know that he's made up this fake relationship, and of course those employees don't exist there. And somebody mentioned it in the chat, and he said, "Oh yeah, she no longer works there," or some shit. But then they said that the person I was talking to said that they turned on his live stream, and he was out in the parking lot. He just starts disparaging the fuck out of them. Because most of them are LGBT, like gay or lesbian. One guy's a Satanist, so he's out there just, saying shit like maggots and queers and durkas, and like he's just fucking slandering everybody that works in there. I'd say that was probably an interesting visit when he he finally goes in.
That's not good.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't serve him. I noticed he was smoking vape pen as opposed to bowls, and he said he was going to buy, just regular flour. I'm wondering if they didn't even serve him. That would have been funny.
What a fucking weirdo, man.
Dude, I don't know. It's like I said, when he does the preaching too, like he'll take it to the extreme, like, well, especially with the gay thing. Like it's I don't get it, man. He's out there. He's all over the place, and he lied he lost his monetization, right?
Uh-huh.
Because he showed that video that he got 100K views on, and it was somebody else's content, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm and then he's like, "I got it back, but I gotta wait like 12 days." The day he's like, "Yeah,
I heard that."
He's like, "I'll be able to apply for my monetization in November."
Right, I was listening to that stream you're talking about. He said, "Yeah, I'm already approved for monetization." And then 10 minutes later, he's like, "Well, I still gotta reapply." Well, you're not approved then, dumb fuck.
Yeah, Hugh Fork says Martha probably stole that poor girl's picture off an abandoned MySpace page. Oh man. I'm gonna try to. I don't know how to turn this up to where it's louder, y'all. I didn't do the screen cap on it, but y'all can tell me if it's any better.
Trolls are people that you go to, you watch a few videos, you're like, that's funny, and then you move on. You don't go back like, I wonder who he's trolling again. If Isaac was to change his name,
That's wrong.
or whatever it is,
Huh?
if he was to change his name to like his
I was
normal.
gonna say that's wrong. His whole interpretation of trolls and watching videos is wrong.
Oh,
You go, you go back to see if they've one up themselves. It's so funny. Stupid. Sorry, my bad.
oh no! Interrupt anytime you feel the need, and I will pause it, sir.
Name or another name, just leg day or anything like that. Shorty, I don't know, something gay because he's gay, you know. Everybody in the little family would disown him. He would lose 20 subscribers there. If he was to ever criticize up church and say, yeah, church's music's not the greatest, you know, he's been putting out poop. You know, if he was to ever give Tom McDonald any sort of credit, they would stop talking to him. Come on, man, they already kind of turned their back on him. You guys haven't noticed how Creek Squad's turned their back on each other? They used to be 4, 5, 6 deep doing live streams. And now they've broken up into groups and shit. That's out of fear. You know what I mean? So Rich Newbuck, his ass is gonna get himself. I'm gonna own that dude. Every live stream he puts out about me in it, and every time he reviews my stuff, anything, since it's an active lawsuit, it all gets recorded. It all gets added by them. I'm not even doing it. They send me messages and say, hey, we recorded another 2 videos. Hey, we recorded another video. It's all gonna be played in court. Like that's why I don't make videos. Videos about Rich. I'm not a dumbass. We're literally at war, and the dude doesn't even realize that he's sitting on his couch with his pants down on his ankles watching Jetty Craig. I'm coming in with cavalry. He
You're at
doesn't even
war.
understand it, and it's fine. So
He's coming in with the cavalry. We're at war.
Thanks, sir. I feel sorry for you.
I'm fucking scared to death, dude.
Dude, you're fucked, man. You're fucked.
I'm totally fucked.
God, this guy's fucking delusional.
Yeah, like Shady J says, that's the key to it, Shady. Active lawsuit. Active lawsuit. Coronavirus says jerky verse pants down. Oh man. Good shit. Oh, what's Liam saying? That would be an extra legal fee, dumbass. Yeah, he already said he's gotten all the freebies. So
He's gotten all the what?
all the freebies he could out of the attorney. Yeah, very true, Coco. Coco's saying these morons think a 5150 is a badge of honor.
Right.
Very true. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. He's suing me still. It's not gonna happen.
I felt sorry for this guy once whenever he made that stream saying I'm gonna kill myself, and you know,
Yeah,
I did. I was live with with Filthy or somebody.
It only took them an hour or 32 minutes and 13 seconds to finally get a hold of Rich to take that video down. But it's a good thing I already watched it, because I know to expect this. That's why I was sitting there and not saying anything. I was like, really just gonna sit here and just let it keep playing? Like, thank you for playing into that trope again. Because see, the streams I'm doing is all about exposing them. It's not about watching the whole live stream. That's why I think that's so silly whenever they do that stupid shit right there. But it just, all that does is help me show the stream what it is. Now, I'm going, since they decided to end that, I'll end this one, and I'll see y'all later. And by y'all, I mean anyone not working first.